Welcome back to Keeping Score, episode 4. We've got a new setting here, as you can see. So let's get right into it. We'll start with the NBA, shall we?
Yep.
Not much to cover. Trades, free agency is still happening, right?
Yeah, there's a few free agents who still haven't signed yet.
Kawhi's done deal, right?
Yep. He officially
Back
signed
to the
up with
Clippers.
Yep.
then-
Bev got traded twice. First got traded to the Grizzlies, and then right away he got traded to the Timberwolves.
So he's on the Timberwolves now?
Yeah.
For who?
The Timberwolves traded Jarrett Culver. He went 6th overall in the draft like 2 years ago, but he has been terrible. But hopefully he'll be good.
All right. Not a lot of action going on in the NBA. So has everybody that's big gone?
Yeah, pretty much.
So how long is the rest of free agency?
I think they pretty much have until the season starts. Like, you can sign whenever.
Right. So NBA, Summer League.
Yeah, Summer League.
That's been going on. I saw in the Knicks game, Obi Toppin was balling out. He scored like 11 straight points at one point. He was like dunking everywhere.
Yeah, he's been playing really well.
Wild. And that same game, Cade Cunningham was putting up like 30.
Yeah, Cade's been playing well. A lot of guys have been playing really
Have
well.
all the like high drafted rookies been playing well? What about Josh Giddey?
The only one, well, he got injured in like his first game, I think, or second game. The only one who hasn't been playing like well is Evan Mobley.
Really? He hasn't been playing well?
No. Not like terrible, but just not like third overall pick.
Yeah.
Material.
No, I think he's guy's a beast.
Yeah.
But all right, let's get straight into it. We did him last week, so now we got 5 and 6, and the 5th pick was Jalen Suggs to the Magic. I think, I'm not so high. I can't really say I'm not so high. I think he's a beast. He's an animal. Great player. He does it all. Great shooter. I mean, he's obviously got the ice in his veins.
Yeah.
That game against UCLA, and I think the Final Four.
Yep.
Wild. So yeah, I think the Magic. It's a great pick here. Are the Magic? Who do the Magic have?
They have literally
Nobody?
no one. Yeah, the only guy they had was Vucevic, and they traded him to the Bulls for like a pick. They have a solid young core. They have Cole Anthony.
Yeah.
They have
They
him.
do. They have him.
Yeah.
They got him last year.
Yeah, they have.
he-
Whenever he was in the draft, they got him. They got R.J. Hampton.
Did he play last year?
They have Markelle Fultz, who's good.
Oh right.
Cole Anthony, yeah, he played last year. He was injured for a little bit, but he's good. So they have
So
a
a
good,
lot of young players, a lot
solid
of
young
picks.
core.
Looks like
Yeah.
Magic could be nice in a couple of years.
Yeah.
And then number 6 was Josh Giddey.
Yep.
I think we both agree. I think we talked about him on a previous episode, and we both agree this guy's out of Australia. Horrible pick.
Yeah.
Absolutely devastating pick. They totally. What were they? I mean,
I don't know.
there had to have been good players and
Yeah.
available at
I think
6.
it was a bad pick.
What were they? So Gem. Oh, I didn't Gem for Jalen Suggs. What do you have?
I'd go Gem also. I think he's really good. He played really well in the summer league.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, well, the Magic were lucky to get him at 6, I think.
Yeah, I feel like
Or it was at 5.
5, but still, I feel like he should have gone earlier.
Yeah. Well, because Scotty Barnes went 4th. The Raptors, I don't know. I
You
mean,
don't like Scotty Barnes?
I love Scotty Barnes, but in terms of like
Scotty
fit,
Barnes is good.
in terms of like fit, they
Fit.
just lost Kyle Lowry, so getting a point guard would
Right.
be good. But I guess you just take best player available and just it's a good
Scotty Barnes is good.
good issue to have
not-
to have
yeah.
too much talent at a position or something like that. But I think Suggs
But
is
it's
going
a
to be
bad
really good.
It's a bad issue to have not enough talent at a position, especially
Yeah,
at point
but
guard.
it's not like they're trying to contend for a title right now.
Right,
So
exactly.
they'll be bad again this year. They'll get another pick and maybe they'll take
Exactly.
another good point guard.
So Josh Giddey, gem or bust?
I'll go bust. I think he could end up being like good, but
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so. He is not going to be good. I'll tell you this right now. He is not going to be good. He's not good at well, can't say that. He's probably a great Australian basketball player, but I don't think the Thunder made a great choice
Okay.
here at 6.
I would agree.
So I'm going to go bust on that. So let's move back. Let's move to the NFL, I guess. Preseason action. I've seen a little bit of preseason games, but I haven't seen like I heard Matt Jones and Cam Newton each got a drive in the first game. Like maybe they're kind of going for a spot there. I thought it was Cam for the year.
I heard that's like
a big battle.
Like a battle, yeah. I think it'll be Cam, but I think it's got to be Cam.
Who else has been good?
Justin Fields had a really good game.
Yeah, the Dolphins guy. I saw that he tore it up.
Yeah, I expected that, honestly.
Running, passing, dude was doing it all.
Yeah.
He runs so fast. He's just a great athlete.
Yeah.
Really good athlete. And he looks kind of small, but he's big.
Is he going to be their QB1?
I mean,
who else is
Andy Dalton.
Okay, so he's QB1.
Yeah, especially if he keeps doing what he's doing in preseason. I mean, when quarterbacks play in preseason, especially like multiple drives, maybe he's not the guy because they want to get him time. But I assume if he keeps doing what he's doing, they should not start Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
But
I could see it being a thing where they like start Andy Dalton for like a few weeks.
Yeah, or it could be like a 1 drive, 2 drive thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a good team, so I think like their defense is stacked.
Yeah.
So I feel like they should probably get him going, Fields, and if he keeps doing this in the preseason, especially against the Dolphins defense, which is great. Well, I guess it's preseason, but yeah, I think he should certainly be the starter. I guess that's it. Who else did I see in preseason?
Zach Wilson. No,
Zach Wilson. I didn't see him.
He's not doing good.
Not doing good?
No. He had a really bad first game.
Did he just get like 1 drive or?
No, he got like a good amount. I think he threw the ball 24 times.
He threw the ball 24 times?
Yeah. I think he completed it like 11 or 12, and just overall not a good game. But I listened to like a podcast on my way to this camp that I was going to last week, and it was like some Jets guy talking, and they're like not worried at all.
Yeah.
They understand it's preseason and it's going to take time. But
he's the guy, right? He's the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I guess he wasn't doing well, but I still think he's got time. Also, the Jets, hate to be honest, I think Jets fans may disagree, but I think the Jets are going nowhere this year.
Yeah.
The Jets fans may think they'll put up a decent season that may make a wild card, but I don't think so. I think this is totally a rebuild year. I mean, they've had a couple of rebuild years, but I think give him time. Gem or bust. We've gotten through good amount of the NFL draft, so we'll move into I think 8 and 9 or 7 or 8 or something. Penei Sewell to the Lions. I'll start out with this one because I absolutely love the pick and think he totally should have gone way higher. He's like a generational talent. Like he, by the way, didn't play last year, which I thought was a little questionable, but with him...
Because of COVID or...
No, just because he didn't want, like, I guess, injuries, because he didn't have to play because of COVID.
Okay.
And injury or something. Like, some people opted out, maybe because of COVID.
That happened in college basketball.
Yeah. He's one of those guys that whatever, if you don't know who to draft and he's available, that's like a pick that no matter what, he's going to be good. Yeah. He's like one of those players that's in this league is just going to be a lock to be good. He may not be an all-star. I think he probably will. He's going to be a good, if not great player throughout his career. Just a great pick by the Lions. They needed some other positions. I think they needed corner, which there was corners that were available, both of them, and they passed up because just best talent available.
Yeah.
Penei Sewell's just the guy. They do need line too. I don't think they're going anywhere either. So I think definitely good pick, and for the young guy Swift, good to build that line.
Where was he from?
Sewell, Oregon.
Okay. And he didn't play last year?
No. But he's like huge. He's left tackle. He's like huge, like perfect size, perfect mobility, strength, everything. So I'm gonna go Gem.
Yeah, I mean, I think you pretty much covered it all. I'll go Gem also.
J.C. Horn, he's South Carolina.
Yeah.
I believe. Wait, where did he go? Where did he go? I don't know who drafted him. Maybe the Eagles or something. But he's a guy out of South Carolina, cornerback. I didn't see much of him because South Carolina's not a big school. I saw, but what I have seen, he looks pretty locked down. He's great in man to man. I think super fast. I think great. I think it was the Eagles, but I think great pick. It's a not great pick. I would personally have liked Surtain over him, but I think Horn's a great player. You can't go wrong. I'll go Gem.
Yeah, I'll go Gem also.
All right. So did you see the Tim Tebow thing?
Yeah.
At the start of the year that he was just came back to football,
as a
tried out
tight
with
end.
tight end. Well, for Urban Meyer, who was his coach at Florida, which is pretty great. Oh, we forgot the Christmas game. We'll go back. So the Jags released Tim Tebow. End of
Yeah, I saw some
not an error.
funny clips.
Of Tim Tebow playing.
Yeah, did you see that block?
Yeah, I did see the block that he.
And then I felt bad because he was like wide open on a play, and he was next to another receiver who was wide open, and the quarterback threw it to the other guy.
I mean,
He was wide open.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Why is he playing?
I would
tight
have
end?
loved to see some Tim Tebow tight end,
Yeah.
like in the real games,
Yeah, that
but
would've
he's
been
just
nice.
not.
I would
like
want- I wanted
Tim
to see,
Tebow back in the day when he was a Florida quarterback and he was like that crazy athlete and
Yeah.
would truck guys. He was like he was like one of a different quarterback. That would have been a good player to see at tight end.
Yeah.
But this guy who's like probably 35 and just does not belong on a football field
He's
anymore.
35.
Probably.
I would have liked to see him play some QB, like in the preseason.
Yeah.
Tight end.
True.
Just
True.
like a drive or two.
I think he didn't play QB because he wouldn't have gotten a spot. Just because.
But if he's just like, oh, I'm tight end, then a team will be like, oh, what if he's good at tight end?
Yeah, like you never know.
Yeah.
Jags sign him. Jags release him.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently the guy sucks. Is what it is. Tim Tebow, you'll always be a quarterback, and to me, you'll always be the greatest college football quarterback of all time. All right, we missed the basketball Christmas games have come out.
Yeah.
Some good matchups, I think.
Yeah.
A couple.
So start off Christmas Day at 12. It'll be Hawks versus Knicks, which is the obviously that's a great matchup because it's the rematch of the playoff series. There's just so much like excitement in that series, like
Hawks
Trae
versus
Young
Knicks
Knicks fans
in the Garden.
Yeah, in the Garden. That's a great game. I think that'll be end up being the second best game out of all of these games. Then it's Celtics. Well, we'll see later. Then Celtics Bucks after that. I mean, I'm fine with it. They played in the playoffs a little bit. I would have liked to seen like Bucks Sixers or Bucks Nuggets. I don't really want the Celtics.
Well, you never know. The Celtics could be really good.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be that good. They'll be alright. So then it's
Didn't they just sign? Oh, that's what I saw. They signed Marcus Smart to max deal.
not
Marcus Smart.
It's a max.
Marcus Smart.
It's a max deal, but it's
4-year max extension.
but it's not like it's a max for like it's a max for him like because it's a max for like certain type of players with like certain accolades. So it's not a max where it's like 4 years like $200 million.
$30 million a year?
It's like 4 years 80 something mil.
Oh, okay.
Which is just the max because he doesn't have like
That
like
that's
these
good.
guys who are getting like really that big. It's like a requirement to have like a certain amount of All NBA teams like stuff like that. So
That's smart.
when I was reading the tweet and I saw Marcus Smart has agreed to a max extension, I was like,
I was like, what?
yeah, but it was a little bit of an overpay, but
I think he's a good player. He's like Drew Holiday. He's one of those guys that
Yeah,
if you're making you want a guy on your team.
Yep.
Hate to say it, Celtics fans, Jason Tatum's not a superstar, and there's never been I don't think ever there's been an NBA franchise that's won a title without a superstar, and I hate to break it to you, Jason Tatum is not a superstar.
He'll get there. I think he's close. So then after that game, this is a good one too. Warriors Suns. There's not much of like a feud between them two, but it's just it's Stephen Curry playing basketball with Klay Thompson on Christmas.
Warriors
and the
Suns.
Yeah, that'll be a really good game. I think. I can't decide who would win it. Like,
The Warriors are supposed to be decent this year, right?
they'll be good.
But
really
why?
good because they got Klay back.
Oh, right.
And,
Wait, was it this year? Was it last year where they totally were the worst team in the league, or was it 2 years ago?
That was 2 years ago. But 2 years ago, like it was like no Klay, no Steph. Like they were tanking.
No KD.
No KD. Well, he left.
So they still have Wiggins?
Yep. So they have
Wiggins, Curry, Clay,
Draymond.
Oh, they got
Wiseman.
Draymond, and okay,
Yeah, they'll be good. And I still wouldn't count out them trading for another
center.
like star kind of player.
True.
Like if Beal asks out, I would expect the Warriors to go.
Is Kerr still the man there?
Curry, yeah. Yep. So that'll be a good game,
Yeah,
and then
they could
this
do some
is
damage this year.
this is in my opinion the best game. Lakers Nets in LA. I mean,
100%.
the only
100%.
the only thing we have to pray for is that both teams are healthy for this
True.
game, because
True.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're not. But I mean, that will be really, really
That's
really
just
fun
that's just it's like the very likely the
Yeah.
odds on
Yeah.
to be the NBA Finals matchup.
to watch. Yeah, that'll be a
If
good
the
little
teams
preview.
stay healthy.
Yep, that's yeah.
Hopefully the teams are healthy for this game. We'll get a little sneak peek.
Uh-huh.
I don't think there will be another NBA Finals matchup unless the teams are hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a great. Where is that game?
that is in LA.
LA.
Yeah.
That's a great game.
Yeah.
The Knicks game in the Garden and that game I'd put as my 1-2. Actually,
Yeah.
Warriors Suns will probably be. Where's Warriors Suns?
That's in
Phoenix?
Phoenix, yeah. Yeah, Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix.
I think it'll be
Yeah, Phoenix.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
if I were to rank them, I would go Lakers Nets first, Knicks Hawks 2, and then Suns Warriors 3. And then the last game, 10:30, is Mavs against the Jazz. And I'm fine with it.
The Jazz good?
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, and
Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, they're good.
That
they
it?
were the 1 seed last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They don't have a superstar.
Yeah, they don't. They,
Unless Donovan Mitchell can be considered, but no, I don't think so.
no, they don't.
Not a superstar.
Yeah, they were just like they were a really good regular season team. They were probably the most slept on 1 seed ever. Like not slept on, but like no. If you asked any fan going in there, like no one was really like slightly worried that they would come out of the West. But they were good. I think. I mean, they'll be
And
good
the
again.
Mavs
And
just
then Luka.
have Luka, and that's it.
Yeah,
basically.
pretty much. I mean, they have Porzingis, but he's god awful.
He's got awful now.
Yeah,
Since when?
since like this last season, like he plays like a spot up 3-point shooter.
I knew that was gonna happen. People kept telling me he's like he's a sharpshooter. I'm like, dude, the guy's 7'3", like probably 350. If he continues to be a sharpshooter, he should not continue to have a NBA spot.
Yeah. You're 7'3". Get in the paint.
Exactly.
And the thing that was also happening when they played the Clippers went with they chose to play small ball. So their tallest guy and who was guarding Porzingis is Marcus Morris, who's like 6'8", and Porzingis is 7'3", just spotting up in the corner. Like, get the ball in the post and go to work.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, he used to be skinny, but he's like not that skinny anymore.
Yeah. I mean,
On
I've
Knicks.
also
Mavs,
they're trying to trade him, but no one wants him.
I wouldn't want him.
And yeah,
Don't bring
apparently
him back to
there's
New York.
Yeah, apparently there's some issues with like him and Luka.
Really?
Yeah.
They don't like each other?
No, that's at least what I've heard.
Interesting.
Sources tell me.
All right, let's get into soccer, which the seasons have started for, I believe, like all the leagues. The League One, I actually think, started a little bit earlier, but the Premier League and La Liga right now are definitely just got started. I don't really watch any of the other leagues that much other than Premier League and La Liga, but I definitely was watching Premier League, and I definitely saw the Tottenham upset against Man City, which was wild to start the year. Man City's the reigning champions.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And is that the league where there's no
that's the English league, which
but there's no like postseason, right? Like it's just the regular season and then the 1 seed.
I actually
Around the way.
I could not tell you. I
think that's how it works.
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, that's the English league, and just Man United, Man City, and Chelsea, I believe, are the favorites. Who they're really always Manchester City and Manchester United are always like the big guns.
Mm-hmm.
I think Chelsea is in some ways too, but I think Chelsea this year has a really nice squad, and should make a run. But yeah, Man City upset in their first game, big. In La Liga, which I don't know how Barcelona didn't win last year, but Atletico Madrid has a really good team, and they won last year. Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid are like the best team. Real Madrid is like
Who has Ronaldo?
oh yeah, well Real Madrid used to have Ronaldo.
Okay.
Ronaldo is now went to Italy, I believe, and plays for Juventus.
Oh well.
You know Juventus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to be on Real Madrid, and I actually believe prior to that he was on Manchester
Yeah, that
City.
sounds right. That
I
sounds
think.
right. Yeah. I
Um,
believe so.
and Ronaldo is in his last year of his contract, and there's rumors that he's gonna go to PSG. Well, we'll get into that later. That's just
Yeah. Are there really
Um,
rumors about that?
yeah,
I think actually did see something about that. That
because
would
he's
be
in his last year of his
wild.
contract. I'm pretty sure he wants out.
So I don't really know. I don't know if you know.
Well, wait.
But I have like no idea how like salary cap works.
In that,
Like, could they really like get him?
yeah, yep. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how it works either, actually, but I think that they. I actually don't know how it works. You're right. I don't know how it works, but yeah, I don't know how it works. But I think they definitely could get him. I think basically, yeah, they could. They totally could get him. But yeah, basically Barcelona and Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid have won like I think half of all the like 100 something La Liga titles ever, and Atletico Madrid's the reigning champions, and now with Messi leaving, that's big. That's
Yeah.
a big tough. I mean, they're still a favorite. Barcelona.
So-
They still have a stacked team, and it's still going to be Madrid, Real Madrid, and Barcelona.
Yeah.
As like the big guns, but
Uh,
this Messi's big.
Yeah. Well, so my question is, Messi. I know he wanted to leave last year, but he was like crying because of how much he didn't want to leave this year. So why, like, if he wanted to stay,
No,
how couldn't they take him?
he wanted to leave. He definitely wanted to leave. The reason he was saying he wanted to stay is because it's like he knew he was leaving, and he was just saying that so that
Okay.
the Barcelona fans would love, because he's been there for like 20
Yeah,
years, his whole life. I'm pretty sure he signed him when he was like 13. Like just one of those generational talents.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well,
One of the best of all
PSG.
time.
I mean, PSG is gonna be like ridiculous now.
Yeah. So they have
Mbappe,
Neymar
Neymar,
and now Messi.
Now Messi, and they still have other.
And the League One is one of those teams. I think Italy is the same with Juventus. I'm not sure. I don't really follow. I think it's the Serie A. I don't really follow that as much. But the League One, definitely I know. There's basically nobody else. Actually, PSG was obviously supposed to win it last year, and they didn't, actually. They didn't win it last year. The Lille, I think, OSC won it last year. They would be, I guess, the only other favorite to have a chance
I would predict they lose, honestly.
to PSG.
Someone PSG, yeah.
Not even close. Dude, PSG they should easily have won it last year. They have like two of the best players in the entire world.
I think
And now they add arguably the best player in the entire world. That front three line
Ronaldo.
is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then now there's rumors that they might get Ronaldo.
I mean, that would be like
Because Ronaldo's in his last year in his contract, and I think he wants out of Juventus.
that would be like in NBA terms if like Harden and KD both joined like the Lakers like right now.
Yeah. It'd be like the Lakers right now, they had AD and LeBron, and Russ joined them. Well, no. It'd be like KD joining them.
Yeah.
And then
And then like Curry.
the
getting
next
rumored
year
to join
they
them.
like blow away the NBA, and then the next year, like Curry
Yeah.
joins them. I mean, it's one of these like that's why I don't really pay attention that much to League One and Serie A, because the Premier League and La Liga, there's actually like you don't know who's gonna win every year. Especially last year, Barcelona had to have been the favorite, and they didn't win. Man City is always the favorite. They won last year, but lost the first game this year. I don't know. But yeah, definitely PSG will be the most likely to win
Yeah.
it. Let's just get into baseball quickly. Um, let's just so wild card race coming in. Oh, so the Mets have 13 straight games against the Giants and the Dodgers.
Wow.
Like all in a row, 13 in a row.
Why is that? Because
So far, I don't know why they have gotten them 13
maybe
games
like
in a row.
canceled games and stuff.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's just bad scheduling. I also think that the Giants weren't supposed to be that good, so it wasn't supposed to be like the two best teams in the league. But yeah, they're playing the two best teams in the league. The NL East is, I think, the most interesting race because that's just the three teams that were supposed to be really, really good and turned out to be not that good and are fighting to stay in it.
Yeah.
The Mets had such high hopes this year, and so far, I believe we've lost 4 of the first 4, and there's 9 to go against the Giants and the Dodgers.
Mm-hmm. No, wait, 9 games left. You said
9 games left against those two teams in a row.
Okay. What's your record so far?
I think we're about 500 now.
No, in the last 4.
Oh, 0-4.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we got swept by the Dodgers barely.
And now you're playing the Giants.
Yep.
Starting tonight, I believe.
No, last night,
Okay.
which we were winning for most of the game.
Oh yeah. I
They
heard you
came back
lost.
and took the lead. We came back and took the lead, and then it all fell apart. They hit a couple home runs, and we lost the game. The next game is in a couple of minutes.
And I heard the Yankees are still not in it, right? Not in the wild card.
I'm not sure. I
think they're
think
not.
they're not. Yeah,
But I think they're playing better, right?
yeah, they're definitely playing very well. The new guys really. I mean, yeah, the Yankees are definitely going to make the playoffs. The A's have been playing really well though too, so I don't know, but I think they're certainly going to make the playoffs. They're just too good,
Yeah.
talent wise on their roster not to make the playoffs. Yeah, not much going on in baseball other than the season's winding down. Once we get closer to the playoffs, and once we get towards like college football and everything started, we'll have a lot more content.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I think that wraps it up. All right, that's the episode.